Well, it's your boy Jonas out here drinking your beer. It's called Love Style, or not tongue twister right there. It's called Love Street Cold Style Blonde from Carback Brewing Company. It's a brewery in Texas. Don't know where the hell it's at in Texas, but this is one of the beers I like getting there. The other one is called the Hopadillo. That one, it's an IPA, very delicious, but you can get drunk off of it real quick, I tell you what. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to post videos and whatnot. I know this one's going to be, what was the last one I think I did was a week ago, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I was just been dealing with work. Earlier this week, they announced they were doing a major total rehaul or reconfiguration of the entire corporation. Other parts of it are being merged into other departments, stuff like that. My area is all good. They're merging drilling into our sector, which I do all the fracking. So now we got drilling and fracking working together. So I'm probably going to be building frack pumps and drilling pumps. So that's basically what I've been doing the week. Plus, again, ran back into the issue. No parts, so it's hard to build pumps when you ain't got no parts again. So still on 40 hours a week. Gotta, Monday through, basically 4 days on, 3 days off. So it's not that bad. Just enjoying my day off today. Went to the dentist earlier, mainly because I posted a video a while back of when I broke my tooth, which freaked me out. This one, well, 2 weeks ago, I got my tooth fixed. See, you can see where it's not even looks. See? Don't even look broke no more. Looks like still like an actual fucking tooth. It's not. My tongue can tell, hey, that whole thing there, that's fake. But, it's the feeling they use. It's pretty good. And the way the dentist did it is just like, it's like my tooth never broke at all. It's like full tooth. Looks good. And so, after I did that, because that was like a partial inspection. So they was like, we'll do a full inspection of your entire teeth, check for everything, see what else is wrong in there. There's a lot of shit wrong in my mouth. Well, not a lot, but stuff I did not really know. I said the tooth broke because I guess I had a cavity there, and it just got to the point the tooth deteriorated and just broke. But it didn't deteriorate to where it was at the roots, so I was able to fix it, not drill or root canal or anything, so it was all good. But I go in there, basically have them look at it. And I know he was going to want to talk about that one of my wisdom. I got 2 wisdom teeth on top, and not causing any pain, but I'll explain about that tooth later on when I get to it, explaining why, about what's going to happen. So I basically, went up there and he looked at it and everything, did some x-rays, took pictures. The x-rays basically show all right, it's like picture the sides of your teeth, see if there's any cavities forming in between the teeth and stuff like that. Found out there's none. It's all good. Your sides of your teeth are good. So we took pictures of the top and he's looking at them and you can see little marks and stuff on some of my molars on the top of them. So he's like, well, either those are cavities or that's just plaque. I won't know until, I take that little needle and go scratchy. He's like, people apparently don't like the scratching on it, but he's like, for me as a dentist, scratching's good because it means healthy tooth, no cavity, it's just plaque. I can just scrape it off. It just means clean. So basically lean back, let him do his thing. And you can scratch, and some of it was plaque and some of them weren't. Ended up finding 2 cavities on one on my lower molar, I think on this side, and then no, it's on this side on the bottom, and then there's another cavity on the top on one of these molars up here. So they're not as major as this one on that fucking side, which they're like still like small and stuff. So those, it's just like, okay, we got that. We need to let's take care of it. So basically, he just says that everything. Checked. He's like, okay, that, and he's like, also put part of full inspection. He's gonna check to see if there's any bone cancer in the jaw or anything else, lymph nodes, stuff like that. I didn't really know that's what dentists did, but I guess, well, I don't know. It's my first time in the dental medical field and whatnot. Never had anyone actually working this, so it's just, new information to me. So I'm out there, and of course, they do another. He's like, all right, I'm gonna poke your gums with this needle. Basically, it's like it's this little scratcher thing or something, like it's a little sharp stick. I'm gonna poke it and basically see if it's healthy, not healthy, inflamed, infected, and stuff. It was kind of like mixed. Like most of my gums is kind of good, but I guess there's a certain part of my gums where there's a little bit of gingivitis. I guess basically it means the gums are inflamed and bleed and easy to get infected, which can be cured easily by, getting your teeth cleaned and other stuff like that. So it's kind of like, okay. And then he showed me the pictures of all the teeth. That's what freaked me out. Because, plaque builds up and it's yellow. On this side, I can't really tell how bad it is. I mean, I can see a little bit of yellowish, but it's like, oh, it's not that bad. No, the pictures showed me, I was like, oh, god damn. It's like, looks like, it's one of those things where you look at it like, ah! I mean, those pictures fucking terrified the shit out of me, because I was like, oh god, my mouth looks rotten. It's not rotten, but it's just, oh god, it looked horrible. So yeah, I have a lot of plaque buildup, and he says a lot of the reason like the plaque builds up is because your toothbrush or whatnot, you're not able to get in that certain area and brush good enough to get it out. And it's like, well, okay, how can I do that? Like, especially for so these teeth right here, the way, as you can see, they're not perfectly straight. They're kind of like all wibbly wobbly. He showed me the pictures of that. He's like, for instance, here, look at your front bottom, the way it is. You can kind of get the front pretty good, but it's the back part of the tooth where you have one like this one right here that's all the way forward. The toothbrush can't clean the back of it. So when in the pictures you can see where plaque right there is just built up, and it's kind of like, if you leave it there for so long, it's going to eventually rot, turn into cavities, something bad, just something bad. So he talked if I was interested in braces, and I'm like, after the fucking photos you showed me, of course I'm going to give me some goddamn braces. I want to make it to where I can fucking clean my goddamn teeth good, so I don't have to fucking, lose a tooth like I've already done and already got cavities and stuff. So it's like, I don't want no more of this bullshit. It's like, I got the money, I got insurance, let's get this shit taken care of and done. He says, but okay. But in order to do that, I got to pull that one wisdom tooth. Because I got one wisdom tooth. Yeah, on this side, it already dropped. But the way it's dropped, it's kind of going to the side. And the reason he wants to pull it is because the position it came down in, I can't brush it. I mean, I thought I was brushing it. Turns out I'm not, because he went there with a little stick and scraped it, and we saw that much plaque come off. It's like, oh, that bad. If I can't brush it, it's already got that much plaque. No, I don't want that one. No. So basically, it's going to cost me $80 to get that tooth pulled, which is surprisingly cheap. I thought it was going to be at least $200 on my end to pay. But I guess my insurance is pretty damn good, and it's only $80. So I'm like, fuck, if I gotta pay $80, fuck it, yeah, I'll pay 80 fucking bucks. I mean, the rest of my family's like, oh man, when they pull them teeth, they're about $200 a tooth. But I don't know if they ever had insurance or not, so. So, like I said, I saw that. So once I saw the price, I was like, oh yeah, get in there, fucking yank that bastard out. Yank that out. And then after that, put braces on there. We deal with it. So that's basically what I did today. Basically had them look at my towel, saw the damage and everything, and like I said, it's a dog scratching its head. But yeah, it changes. Person, like I said, when that tooth broke, it made me realize when my tooth broke, I was thinking, man, I got to start taking better care of my health. I mean, I've already, quit all my tobacco. Like, well, I wouldn't say, well, I guess I'd say quit. I mean, used to. I used to smoke and I used to dip. No, I started dipping, and that's why I quit smoking. And then it got to the point I just quit dipping. But every now and then, I'll enjoy a little bit of tobacco. But like I said, I cut tobacco out. Try to be healthier. And I was okay. But then ever since that tooth broke, it's like, okay, I got to look at my diet now. That's what's fucking me right now. So, basically, cutting my sugar, fuck English, I can't speak it. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, change my diet. So, I basically went to, started, doing the, what should I call it? The carbonated water, that's what it is. Man, because one of the vatos started getting, he always buys it and drinks it, and I just gotten a taste for it. So I'm replacing carbonated water with the, the Doc Cokes, all Cokes and stuff. I might keep my ginger ales because I do like my ginger ales once in a while. But it may be, like on the weekend. I mean, like I do drink my beer, but like I said, when I first started drinking, I've always limited my alcohol intake and stuff because you didn't want to fucking go crazy and, end up being a person like, I gotta drink a pint of whiskey a night in order to go there. Yeah. Then again, that's another reason why I avoid liquor. I mean, I do like liquor, don't get me wrong. But I think I drink that probably once a year. I'll mainly stick to my beer. But, yeah, so. And also, like I said, when you turn 21, you kind of learn, I don't want to go to work fucking hungover the next day, because it is a bitch. And depending on where you work at, like when I first turned 21, I was working at a shithole, and they treated it like shit. And if they found out you was hungover, they were gonna fuck with you. And fuck with you, it was like they were gonna make you do harder shit, and basically like, all right, we're gonna put you to work. We're gonna wait till you throw up, and once you throw up, get the fuck out of here because you're not working no more. You're done for the day. Yeah, that's what they would do. So, basically, I limit my drinking to my weekends. Time off on, for instance, mainly like Friday and Saturdays. I don't have to go to work. Like on Friday, back when I worked Fridays, it's like, well, as soon as you get Friday, go get a 12-pack. Oh, excuse me. And then you just, I drink, maybe get drunk, maybe not. Same thing with Saturday. Because it's one of those things like if I get drunk, too fucked up, and I do get a hangover, the next day I don't have work, so I can recover. So it's basically, I only drink alcohol like 2 days out of the week. So I'd say that's pretty good. But like I said, ever since that tooth broke, I've been, cutting back on all the Cokes. Because I used to, like I said, since I only did drink beer about 2 days a week, the rest of the time it's just Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Maybe a root beer. Maybe Coke or Pepsi. I don't know. And like I said, my ginger ale, my Schweppes, my Canada Dry. But like I said, ever since I went to the carbonated water, kind of cut back on all the sodas and trying to, not rot my teeth out. Even cut back on eating the junk food and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure next year, this year's almost up. 2019, not as shitty as 2018 was, that's for damn sure. But basically a lot of realizations this year. So next year's probably going to be the year of the healthy man. But that's just 2 more months away. So, well, just wanted to give you a little update about everything that's going on. Just out here chilling on the back patio with the dogs and cats, drinking beer. Probably still gonna, it's nice today. It's like good 50, 60 degrees, I think. It's awesome. But anyhow, that's all I wanted to do. It's been a while since I did kind of a long video that was more than 10 minutes. But, anyhow, this is Jonas. I want everyone out there to have a good weekend. Have fun.